What's going on, everybody? Super Saiyan coming at you with another shoutcast. Gonna be Gun Mega Ballistic versus T1. We're gonna be playing on Warehouse best of 9 noon with Overcast. Yeah, man. Friday night got a shoutcast. Gonna be a good one. I don't know about you, but I'm ready. We're gonna be having a Predator point man with 2 drones, gonna be a scout and tox. We're gonna be seeing that out of Gun Mega Ballistic. We're gonna be seeing T1 specialist running the Predator on with Sweaty on assassin. T1 souls with the toxic and artillery coming out from Mr. Cuddy, aka the disciple. Gonna be okay, 2 thermals, 1 thermal on Gun Mega. We're gonna be seeing steady hands out of the MPX on the scout. A little bit different. I would like to see the thermals on the scout not rely on movement markers. Probably not the best idea, but hey, who am I to judge? Maybe it'll work out in their favor. We shall see. On the right side, we've got Gun Mega, and on the left, we got T1. See what these boys are going to do in terms of first off map control. See which ways they're going to go. T1 Sweaty. I mean, he's hugging that left side. We may see him go cliff, possibly. No, he's gonna go right down the middle. He's gonna go straight down into mid building, taking map control straight off the bat. We're gonna have 3 of Gun Mega on the right. T1 Sweaty gonna move right up to the door, put down a mine, and move back to the right side, put another mine as well. Mid building has been mined up from Gun Mega's side. Ooh, Janimir gonna be looking to blow up some barrels. Sweaty's got to be careful. He's right next to that red one. If someone decides to pick it off, that's gonna be a hurting little assassin there, if not dead. Ooh, down the door. There we go. All right, so let's see what these boys got going on here. So all 4 members of T1 have taken mid-map control. We're going to be having Rax hanging out in the armory with Janimir. Herbie's going to go ahead and go around the outside of the helipad, and good old Fresh in the back. Going to be running that drone, going to be staying out of sight, out of mind. So mid-map control for T1 and outside armory going to be taken for Gun Mega. Now it's just going to be a standoff trying to see who makes the first move. Gas is going to come down. It's going to push Specialist and Disciple out of the way a little bit. Sweaty should be okay there in mid. What's up, Rico? What's up, buddy? So they did put down a mine inside of the little garage there, just in case anybody decides to try and rotate around to the back side of T1. So not a bad move. Someone may run into it when it matters. Now Rax and Janimir are going to be pushed out of the armory, going to take a little bit of damage. The only people that do have damage on them looks like is going to be Gun Mega. That gas drone must not have hit, just barely missed those boys, because I thought they got pushed out of there because of the damage. But not a single one of them took any damage off that gas that Gun Mega had put down on mid. Specialists and Souls kind of just deciding on which way they want to go. They do kind of move out to the back side of the cliff, and I think Specialist is going to be the one going for a little bit of a flank. Try to get to the back side of them. I don't know if anybody was even watching that way. Rax might have seen his rotation just barely, but if he did, no one is rotating to try and meet up with him or try to set up to take him on as he rotates further around. Gas drone coming out from Souls. What's up, Suey? What's up, Al? What's going on, boys? Happy Friday. Let's see. Took off the outlines. Let's see what these boys are seeing. He might have seen Rax thermal marker, possibly. He does know that Janimir is there as well, of course. Did he actually mark Herbie? Don't think so. I think that was just the game playing tricks on us. So again, the scout drone does not have thermal, so I don't know how useful that intel was he was throwing out there, because if Specialist was ready for it, he was going to just sit still in a bush and be safe and sound. Things are being thrown by Fresh, I do believe. Gas drone is going to be putting down on the gas station. Not going to find anything there. A bit of a waste of the gas. But just in case, they might actually have seen Specialist and thought maybe he took refuge in that gas station and be the reason why Specialist may have ran back. He may have gotten marked without my notice. Access point is going to come up in 14 seconds. These boys could try to pull them out a little bit and get some shots on them, but they do have red barrels to worry about right there at the XF. If Janimir is thinking, he could possibly shoot the barrel and get an easy kill to try and push on. But with those boys being all the way in the back of the map, that's not going to really help him too much if he does get a body down, because they'll just push up on it, maybe push Janimir if they do figure out that he is alone. Specialist has moved up and back into the garage. That mine has disappeared, but I do think that's my own perspective. It's my own perspective. There it is right there. Took on the perspective of one of the Gun Mega boys, so therefore the mine is not showing up on my screen until they actually do spot it, I believe. What's up, Inhuman, Dream Slayer? What's going on, guys? Access point has been gassed. I do believe Sweaty is going to be able to just sit in there. I think these boys keep on putting the gas drone right on top of the building. I mean, look at that spread. They get in here and there's just no problem sitting in here amongst all this. I mean, my goodness. Those gases need to be put down inside of the building because they are absolutely touching nothing. That's probably gonna be affecting their choices on movement too. If they think that they're pushing people out of mid building, they try to take it right away as soon as the gas goes away. That probably doesn't work out too well for them. Shots are being thrown. I think that was going to be the SR of Souls. Well, these drones are playing scared in the back. But the mortar of Disciple is just trying to pick off the drones in the back rather than trying to focus on what's close to him, excuse me. Uh-oh, here comes Rax. Rax and Specialist going to be right amongst each other here. And Specialist takes out Rax. Rax pushed up just a little bit too far, overextending with the drone in the air. Gas goes down on top of him. And it was easy pickings for Specialist. Specialist did pop his battle rage there to try and engage that. Now Janimir going to be left by himself with... Oh, nope. Here comes Herbie Hancock. Herbie Hancock has moved up into Armory to try and reinforce Janimir. Fresh is going to be coming up out of the woods as well now, but Janimir pushes back. What is Janimir going to be going for now on this long flank? All they need to know is that access point only has a scout watching it, and that's going to be easy pickings. Long flank from Janimir. See what Janimir's got in mind. Where is the fourth member? Hello? There he is. Cuddy all the way in the back, and gas does go down on top of Specialist. Janimir now going to be out in the woods with Specialist out in the open. But I believe we're going to be seeing Disciple find Janimir before Janimir finds Disciple. Mortar's coming down. Janimir going to be its target. And now Mortar's going to come down on top of him and push him away. Disciple going to remain in his drone rather than taking pursuit. Souls right next to Access. does have Herbie right next to him at Armory. Herbie with the steady hands with the MPX does take out Sweaty, and now it's down to being a 3v3. Now the question is, what in the world is going to happen now? We do have 52 seconds left. It's about to get real hot and heavy. Flash is being thrown. Not going to be connected to anything. Specialist does back off. Access point is not going to be attempted again. And Souls, I do believe we're going to be going for the draw here in round 1. Unfortunately, access point is being held down by Gun Mega, and there is no attempt to push onto the locations of Herbie and Janimir and Fresh, all three in the same area. Gas drone has been thrown, but I don't think they're going to have enough time to make a hard push to make the kills happen. Gas does go down on top of Herbie. Now Specialist takes him out. Headshots all day. Specialist now going to be going up against Janimir. Janimir not going to be affected. And round 1 goes into a draw. Both teams feeling each other out in round 1. Not really making too much happen. But now that we've gotten the formality and the pleasantries out of the way of shaking hands, kind of, throwing rocks at each other, just see who flinches more, we might see somebody kill somebody. I mean, we had one down on each side there at the end, but that was about it. Well, what's going on, Clutch? Force, how's it going, buddy? And Silent Snipe as well. My goodness, all the homies out here today. That's what I'm talking about. So Herbie does hold on to steady hands. Not liking that out of the scout drone for Gun Mega. I would love to see him take thermals, and if they wanted to steady hands, go toxic. Maybe him and Fresh should, switch it up just a little bit and just switch off if they're gonna run thermals and steady hands. But it doesn't look like the only thing that got switched up was gonna be Rax taking up a tech, and Janimir gonna hold on to the point man. Sweaty does hold on to his assassin, and Specialist with the Predator, and Sweaty again gonna push up right through. Good lord. This observer drone sometimes. Sweaty pushes right up into mid. A little bit of observer latency. Lag test was performed off of stream and everybody was happy. Nobody was laggy. Alright, looks like Janimir is going to be looking towards the pillbox. I don't think anybody's going to be at that location at all. I do believe every single person of T1 is going to be on the right side by gas station and even over on the flank at the checkpoint with Specialist. And Sweaty, I think, is going to be shooting at Rax, who is going to be right in the generator. Looks like Cuddy did take a little bit of damage, maybe from a mortar, or no, from a toxic drop maybe. I'm not sure what hit Cuddy, but he does have a little bit of damage down on him. And now Gastrom going to be pushing Janimir out of his location as well. Armory has been vacated. Scout drone going to be going into the mid building, going to be finding the assassin there. So they do have the location of Sweaty, but no marks and no push. Specialist continues to get closer and closer to the boys of Gun Mega. Souls or Cuddy need to come up with a drone and give him a little bit of intel. Could possibly take out Herbie right now. Look at Herbie's location versus Specialist. Ooh, Specialist. All he needs is the ping. Maybe Herbie will take a shot at somebody here. Oh goodness, Herbie. I'm just waiting for it. I am just waiting for it. But maybe Rax might see Specialist, or vice versa. It's gonna be vice versa. The latter, Specialist takes out Rax, and now Specialist gonna have Herbie pushing in. And Specialist gets the double kill. Herbie Hancock taken out, even despite his MPX with the steady hands. Sweaty now going to be pushing up, and Disciple as well going to be pushing up to try and reinforce this location, keep the two bodies down on the ground. Fresh says, no thanks, I don't want none. I'm going to push on back, and Janimir and him going to be pushed to the backside of the helipad. Gastro going to continue to follow their movements, and here comes the push, 3 deep. Soul's going to be right on their heels, though. His drone has been shot down. Specialist going to go straight over the helipad, and Disciple and Sweaty going to go around the back right side. And I do believe Soul's going to hang out right by Armory, stick close to the access point, for it comes up in less than a minute and a half. Gastron comes down on top of Disciple, pushes him back. But we're going to be seeing Fresh and Janimir. Oh man, somebody just took a proxy. I do believe that was Specialist. He does take a proxy. Yep, he is half health now, but he's got his battle rage in the back pocket. But now Janimir going to be taking shots at something, and Mortar Drone coming straight down on top of Sweaty. I do believe Sweaty gets out without a single hit from his own friendly mortar. Good engagement now. Fresh Lobster going to be running away, but uplink will be brought into play very soon, and access point will be ready to be taken. It'll be just a matter of time. This round right here, I do believe, will go in favor of T1. Cuddy going to take some shots at the red barrels, try to prevent anybody from getting killed by anything unnecessary. Want to make it as difficult as possible for Fresh. Fresh is on the bottom side of the cliff, and it's going to be going straight for Rax. Specialist is going to be right there, not too far away though. This long flank, he's got 1 second left to make something happen. He's got to get Rax up to try and get somebody else to help him in a gunfight. Mortar Drone up in the air, and now Rax is going to be back into it, a 2v4 situation. But they've got to get a line of sight on access. Rax is going to take out the drone with his jammer. Man, Fresh is, yeah, they're going for the access point. There's not going to be too much that these boys can do about it now. I do believe he's too far out of position. Yep, and there it goes. It is taken. Ooh, I think right at the end he could have gotten a shot on him too. Close. Rax just unable to prevent it, and round number 2 no longer is going to be a tie game of 0-0. We're going to be seeing a 1-0 game, T1's favor. Let's see if Gun Mega decides to make a change to the composition of their team. Herbie does put down the scout drone, is going to be taking steady hands with the 9x9. Fresh holds on to that toxic with thermals. Rax going to be taking assassin, but Janimir is going to be taking a surgeon. So 1 drone situation, 3 assault push out of Gun Mega Ballistic. No change from the boys at T1. That was the same composition they've been rolling with the past 2 rounds, excuse me. See if Gun Mega's choice of taking a surgeon affects how the match will, or this round will go. If they decide to get a little bit pushy and make something happen, that surgeon could really be a key player in how the gun engagements will go. So tech out of Herbie does take out the drone, and they're going to continue to push right up through the mid. Rax is going to be pushed up and looking out towards the mid, towards that garage, trying to see if anybody is going to push up, but looks like T1's going to decide to go out onto the generator side and maybe push around to Hilo once that gas gets out of their way. Mortar out of Cuddy. So 2 are in the mid building. Herbie going to be hanging out underneath the back pavilion. And Fresh going to be moving out of the way. Mortar going to be coming straight down on top of, oh, just barely clipping the corner. Mortar strike going to be ineffective. Looks like Mortar does scout out Janimir and Rax in the mid building, and Gas Drone going to go right into mid, drop the gas. Pushes Janimir and Rax straight out of there. Fresh is going to be on the outside cliff on the top side of it. Soul's going to be watching the flank, playing anchor in the garage with Specialist just down the hill from him. I think they're expecting these guys to push around pretty heavy around the cliff side. I think that's exactly what they're setting up for. Fresh does continue to push around that bottom side cliff. Specialist just waiting for him. Ooh, and Rax gets taken out by Sweaty Assassin, makes the first blood of the round. Oh. That was Rax getting sweaty. I don't know if I said that backwards or not, but Rax was the one who got the kill onto Sweaty, so Gun Mega makes the first kill in the round. Excuse me. And Lobster gets Specialist as well. Lobster was sitting there just slowly pushing up, and Specialist, I thought he was going to be waiting for him and be prepared, but Fresh gets the drop on him and gets the kill. SR makes quick work of the Pred, and now both assaults of T1 have been taken out, and it's going to be looking good for Gun Mega so far. May see a round number 3 or round number 2 go in favor of them if they manage to keep these bodies down, because right now they have Cuddy and Souls just about concaved. I mean, look at this concave that they're starting to make around these guys. Fresh has got bottom side cliff. Herbie's got the top side cliff on the left side. Janimir at the access point is going to have the mid lockdown, and Rax. Never mind. Well, this has been a very crazy turn of events. Janimir going to be seeing 2 members of T1 push up on him. Janimir, I don't think he's going to have time. Specialist takes out Janimir. And just when we thought that Gun Mega had the upper hand, T1 makes a beautiful mortar drop onto the left side, pushes Fresh back away from the line of sight of the body, and they get the Predator back up and into the fight. And Rax, not running safety first, runs straight into the mine of either the assassin or the mortar. And now Fresh going to get into an engagement with Souls, and Souls going to come out on top, and it is down to being a 3v1. Herbie, the only one left for Gun Mega in round 2. Wow, that was a quick turn of events. Had Rax been running that safety first, it would have been much better off, but no. Not sure what he was running. But judging by the effect that he's laying down on his back, I'd say it was not safety first. What you gonna do, Herbie? Mortar's gonna be in the sky. I do believe Cuddy's gonna find him right away. He's gonna have to move his backside out of that location. Watch out for the red barrel. Ooh, that was close. They tried for it, man. They were so freaking close. And Specialist with the next kill gets it and ends it. Round number 2 goes to T1 in a very crazy round. Goes from one extreme to the other. Man, the scales were tipped on that one. Good engagements and good pickups out of T1 in round 2. And they made that happen. Alright, so Cuddy decides to put down the mortar and goes for the scout drone now. Gonna be running the 9mm Experimento with thermals. That's the only thing that really changes for the side of T1. Continue to run the same composition that they've been running with. Well, okay. Fresh is going to be pulling out Gorilla, it looks like. Nope, he decides, nah, that's not what we need in this game. Oh, shoot. Fresh Lobster going to be taking up the artillery drone with the SR-635 MPX out of Herbie. You got to be running the thermals. Thank you very much, Herbie. I appreciate that. You're giving me less of a complex. But look at this. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. Gun Mega going 4 deep on the drones. Constant intel coming in from the boys of Gun Mega Ballistic. They want the marks. Oh man. All right. I can dig it. I'm ready to see it, man. Let's see the constant intel coming in from these boys. They have 2 damaged drones. That'd be the Tox and the Mortar, with 1 good intel and 1 sneak drone. I do believe they even saw it and took it out, maybe? Nope, Noisemaker still in the air. That was another drone, making them think that maybe nothing was going on. Mortar drone now going to be in the sky. Noisemaker's still up there, pinging out locations. God, I keep on calling him Terra because that's the first thing I see. Rax is going to take a gas drone and is going to be pushed out of his location. Mortar Strike going to go on to the backside of the checkpoint, backed by Cuddy. Specialist throws some nays at Rax. Excuse me. And now Disciple going to push up, and that Experimental going to be opening up onto Fresh and Rax's location, and he's going to move back, trying to bait him. Specialist now going to be sitting inside of the checkpoint. He's going to be looking for Janimir. He's going to be just on the downside of the hill to where he just can't get a shot on him. Constant intel coming in. Herbie with the scout drone back into the sky with therms. Stick right with him, see what he's seeing right now. Where's he at? He's at Armory. Uh-oh, Rax and Specialist. He's right in front of him. Rax has got to be careful. Rax is not careful enough, and now Specialist takes him out, makes quick work of him. Flash is coming out, and he's going to open fire onto Janimir. I do believe Janimir did take a little bit of damage, but Janimir with the M4 makes quick work of Specialist as he peeks again, but Specialist going to be picked up right away by Disciple. So beautiful revive coming in from Disciple. Now is back to being a 4v3. And Battle Rage has been popped. Specialist is going to be full health. The only one that has damage is the Toxic. Disciple pushes up with that 9mm, takes out Herbie Hancock. And now, a revive coming in from Fresh. Fresh, I don't know what Fresh was thinking. Gets picked off. And now Janimir, last one alive. I'm going to watch Sweaty on this one. Oh, Sweaty and Janimir opening up on each other, but the Vector comes out victorious. 3-0 is going to be your score. Sweaty making quick work of the last kill in that round. What in the world, man? 4 drones, and they were the ones being stuck in a single spot. Ouch. That's rough, man. With the constant intel, they should have been making rotations and adjusting to the locations of T1. They should have seen that Disciple was alone and pushed him and had somebody watch for the rotation out of the Predator. But obviously they didn't know that the Predator was sitting there in the checkpoint. Otherwise, Rax wouldn't have pushed up there as far as he did and made it easy for him to be taken out by that M16. Yeah, nobody's saying you got banned there, Anthem. Nobody's saying you got banned. All right, so they they put down the meme composition and they go with the 2 drone, 2 assault push yet again from round 1 that they had before. Now Gun Mega going to be running with a point pred, tox, and scout. And on the left side we have T1 looking to make it a game point. Predator, Assassin, Toxic, and Scout again holding on to the same composition that they have been so accustomed to running this entire game pretty much. Disciple, the only one switching things up for him. So the drone does get taken out, and now they're going to continue their push, but Rax is going to be on the right side by himself. And I think they know he's there too. They're looking for Rax. They're going to single him out. I don't think they quite figured out that he had pushed down yet. I do believe the gas drone is going to be looking for Rax, but I don't think he sees him yet. Or does he? Yep, he is marked and he's going to be fighting for his life. Now he has got people collapsing on him. 3 members of T1 collapse onto Terra. God dang it, Terra. They just drop in on Rax and absolutely end his career. That flank was very, very ineffective. Now Herbie going to be taking shots from the M16 of Specialist. He's going to be hanging out inside of the... Looks like he's right inside of the armory. M16 continues to try and peck at him and make him just feel constantly pressured. And he's pressured enough that he moves straight out of armory and into the woods, but he's going to have Sweaty just outside there. They just need to get the intel, and Sweaty will have a pretty simple kill to run up onto Herbie. Look at the rotations, though, out of T1. They have just got an absolutely beautiful split right here. They've got Assassin over here taking care of the Scout, but then they have 3 members that have rotated all the way back into the spawn, just waiting for these guys to push up. And Janimir, Janimir. Yeah, Janimir got absolutely just slaughtered right there. Cuddy came around the corner and just melted him. That was rough. I guess they still think that Specialist is inside of, or that Herbie is inside of the armory. What in the world just marked Herbie, or marked Specialist though? How in the world did he get marked? Unless he was marked in the engagement with Janimir. I doubt it though. But that's the only explanation I got, is I don't think Herbie was inside of his drone right there, was he? Unknown. Herbie and Sweaty teeing off, but I think Sweaty, if he were to blow up that red barrel right now, Herbie could possibly get a kill on the Sweaty with the angle that he's sitting at. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah. I almost thought somebody was going to shoot at the red barrel to kill him themselves. How much ammo does Specialist have left? He can't have very much left, right? Yeah, 74 shots. He's got more than enough to take out a Scout. Oh, wait. Fresh hasn't been found yet. Here, I thought Herbie was the last one alive. Janimir. Okay, so Herbie and Fresh are the last ones alive. Excuse me, I'm sitting here thinking there's only 1 left. I was sitting there talking about three members being left alive, and I guess I thought Janimir counted as 2. Alright, so 45 seconds till access point. Then we'll have somebody push up and have to do something about it. Until then, it's just going to be Fresh and Herbie kind of just hanging out. They know they're at a severe disadvantage right now with bodies not even being capable. Ooh, Herbie barely missing his mark with the red barrel. I do believe Sweaty was close. Just about close to being right in the right spot for Herbie to get that kill on him too. Gastro now going to be following Herbie. Gastro going to be like an annoying little fly just buzzing around Herbie's head. And Now Sweaty is on the hunt. Herbie gonna run right into him too. Access point being taken. Sweaty gonna be holding off Herbie. Specialist gonna take out Fresh as he pushes up, and Sweaty is going to let Herbie pass. Herbie lives to fight another day, but round number 4 does go to T1 and is now game point. T1 one away from taking this match away from Gun Mega Ballistic and sweeping them even. Oof. All right. Well, there we go. Rax does decide to switch up a little bit. He's going to take Disruptor. Well, he backs out and decides, nope, that's not what he wants either. He takes Tech. Takes Fighting Spirit on both of the Assaults and Thermal Vision. Coming in for the drones. What? They're still switching things around. I'm not even gonna bother, talking about what the composition there is. They've got running right now. These boys are scrambling, trying to make something happen before they get absolutely just swept and take a 5-0 defeat. But they have ran out of time, and Fresh is going to be on Toxic, Herbie on Tech, Predator from Janimir, and Rax going to be running that Scout Drone. Round number 5, game point. T1 looking to shut out Gun Mega Ballistic. Let's see if these boys are able to make something happen. The closest they've gotten was having 2-man down for T1. And then T1 tipped the scales and made it to where it was a 4-2 game. 4-2 situation. Whatever. Gas drone going to come down on top of Cuddy. Cuddy going to move out and away. He is going to be alone, but Scout drone going to be pinging out locations. It's going to be Rax and Janimir getting located first, but I think Herbie was moving enough that Cuddy probably knows he's over there as well. Herbie going to drop his Tech, and he's going to move on up the hill towards the helo at this point. And with the info that Cuddy got, he is going to rotate back around to the right and get away from the 3-man push that I do believe he saw coming at him. I don't know if he ever saw the 4th. But it's a good read and good judgment call from Cuddy to move around to the back right side and get away from the rest of the team, that rest of the Gun Mega team. So Scout drone coming out, and that's going to be Rax getting gassed out of the armory. His drone was taken out prematurely. Gas drone now going to be taking its place in the air. Gas drone is still going to be in the sky for T1. They are going to find Rax sitting there in the pillbox. Scout drone now coming out from Cuddy. He's going to be looking, but he gets taken out by either Janimir or Herbie there, I believe. I think that Specialist pinging out locations. He's kind of sitting there looking towards the armory. I do believe he is able to ping out a little bit of movement, but not really too much. Scout drone coming out from Rax again. Going to be seeing the movements of that Predator. He is going to get marked right away, but that drone gets absolutely just fried to a crisp. Those boys are not fooling around with those drones. Predators take shots at each other, and it looks like Janimir is going to back away from that engagement. Both Predators saving their battle rage. Specialist continues to try and peck away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Sweaty. Oh my goodness, Sweaty. Sweaty with the flank with the assassin. Didn't even see it coming. But neither did the boys of Gun Mega. They just absolutely got shot in the back. And now Herbie gonna have Sweaty right next to him, but Sweaty making all the noise. Herbie's gonna be looking for him. Herbie's gonna see him running. He's gonna get right in the backside of Sweaty, but Disciple's gonna be right there waiting for him. Fresh with the revive. Now Sweaty's gonna have Herbie right on the backside of him. Herbie hasn't seen him yet. Disciple and Rax, they do trade, and now Fresh gonna move up right onto Janimir's body. Not quite just yet. Sweaty has him right in front of him. He's gonna be looking and waiting. Sweaty does see Fresh move up, and he throws a nade just to get him to kind of push up just a little bit more. So Fresh does know that Sweaty's there. Another revive coming in. Battle Rage has been popped, and now Sweaty's gonna push up. Get Fresh! Fresh! My goodness, he just got absolutely mowed down. Herbie with Sweaty right in front of him. Sweaty looking for the ace. Doesn't get his specialist, takes him out. M16 ends it. 5-0 is your score. T1 going with the sweep. No prisoners. Wow. 9-2 coming out from Specialist with Sweaty right behind him with a 6-2. 1-0 from Souls and Cuddy coming in with the 5-1. Beautiful game from T1. Very well done. Rotations were on point. Gun battles were on point. I mean, that was flawless. Needless to say, what a game. I hope you all enjoyed it. That was fun. T1. Whew. GG's, boys. Hope you all enjoy your weekend. I've got more shoutcasts tomorrow. I do believe one will be at 9 p.m. Central Time. That's going to be Black Sun Faction versus Average Jokers. Tune in for that one. And I do believe I don't think I have a PS4 one just yet. I think 13 Echelon did ask me, and I did not reply just yet. But I didn't want to make any commitments that I could not hold. I know I can do 9 p.m. though. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. Until next time, I'm Super Sand. I'm out.